Hey there guys, I'm back for another Theory Thursday. I was thinking Joe Walsh would be super cool today, and let's do Funk 49. So, this is a great song. It's also got some awesome techniques. So I want to show you the intro real quick. It's real cool, real stinky little blues lick. You're on the 7th fret, you got all 3 fingers in a row on the G string, okay? Very specific, thumb behind the neck. You want to open up your hand, you want to have some strength here. And not to mention, it really promotes the curvature of all 4 fingers. So when we take this note, you're basically taking a D and you're ramping it up to an E. And then your pinky is going to grab the 8th fret B string, which the name of this note is G. So you got the D swing E, and you're going to just hit G. Just like that. And you're going to hold this position. You're going to come back down from E, and you're going to swing it a little bit, just coming down, and then it lands right here doing 2 double pull-offs. So here's what we have. Actually, I didn't explain that you do some vibrato on the 5th fret, so just watch me play this for a minute, please. See that? So we actually start with all 3 fingers on the 7th fret, taking D, running it up to the note E, and then you kiss this G right here. You swing, you want to fall right back down and hammer off to the 5th fret G. Into the intro. It's going to be in the key of A. You take your index finger, do a triple stop right here on the 5th fret. You'll be covering your 5th fret G string, B string, and the high E. So what you do is that as you position your index finger, you hit it once, and your middle finger does a hammer-on the 6th fret G string. So it has to tunnel over the B and E string, and it looks like this. See that again? And then the main riff goes like this. So what's happening there is that the first piece is that hammer-on, which is you're hammering on into an A chord. And then your ring finger falls down flat on the 7th fret D string, G string, and B string. You just smack it. So it takes a little bit of practice going from here. And then the next move is that your index is going to go up. It replaces the ring finger and you shift to the 7th fret. This technique is very important. It extrapolates to a lot of different songs. In fact, when you learn this, I should probably do a whole lesson just on this technique, but it's a double hammer-on. Your middle finger hammers on a half step on the B string right here. And then at the same time, your ring finger hammers on the 9th fret D string. So the G string right here, this note, it is just covered by the index finger. So it sounds like this. See that? So you hit it. So check out the whole sentence here. Then you do the D chord, back to A, and now you're going to go, this is a D chord again, but you hammer onto a G chord. This happens to be the same 3 notes. It's a 1, 3, 5 of G. It's There's the G, here's your fifth, which is D, and this is B, the third. It's just an inversion of that. Anyhow, that's what's going on. You know, you can become very wealthy with your inversions. You have an A chord right here. It's basically a hammer-on from minor to major. Hey, Gypsy, quiet. Gypsy, quiet. Hey, stop it. Quiet. So I hammer. Hey! So we have the A, hammer on to the A major chord, then the D, back to A. Then you position shift to your 7th fret, and this is where you do that hammer on to the G chord. It's D, G, D. And then back to D, back to A. So it's quite physical, and it's incredible when you learn it. Actually, there's some really important scratches in there. If you watch Joe Walsh play it on YouTube, he's very groovy, and he takes his time, which is extremely important. In fact, if you were to practice this riff, and aside from learning the techniques, the most important is the kind of school of guitar playing and about taking your time, which we all will be challenged with. So that being said, I'm going to demonstrate what Mr. Walsh does. So you saw there's a couple fake outs in there, and it's just he's just scraping and feeling it and starting in on the upbeat. And you know, if you are experienced enough to count that, you'll know that it's the ands. Anyhow, let's move on to the change. The change is very cool. It's a mixture of palm muting and descending through the blues scale. So you put your ring finger on 7th fret D and 5th fret, and you do a pull off. And then we go chromatically from E, D sharp, D. And then after that, you do a hammer-on from G to A. And then a power chord. Then you'd play the same riff and you go up a whole step. Right there at the very end, he does this. And that is called an E with a sharp 9. Some people, or a lot of us, know it as the Hendrix chord. So let's see that all together. Ruggirello. I had a great time tonight. I hope you did too. I will see you next week.